Christmas tree at Otterbein University. This is our 61st year of doing this. How about that, everybody? Not bad. That's right, give it up. And this year, because we are Cardinals and we adapt and overcome, we moved it inside so no one gets muddy and no one has to be cold, and we can all be comfortable and cheerful inside. But that is no small feat. I want to give a shout out to the facilities crew and Becky Smith, and Gina's hiding over there, and Katie's here somewhere, who quickly had to scramble and find somebody's personal home tree to bring in and decorate it in cardinal colors in the last 24 hours to make this beautiful moment happen right here. So give it up for everyone that made this today happen. And that includes the Towers brass. You guys are great. We have to yell at each other in here. You're that great to hear each other, but that's fantastic. Give it up for the Towers brass. And to get things started, I'm very pleased to introduce my good friend, the Reverend Lucy Kelly from the Church of the Master, to get us started with an invocation. Lucy?
Let us begin by grounding our hearts in the presence of the divine with gratitude and thanksgiving. Join me in prayer. Divine giver of life and light, we thank you for this time to gather for this honored tradition. We are grateful for the opportunity to be able to gather, which is not always guaranteed in our world. We thank you for filling our hearts and souls with your light that dances like a flame within us. We are humbled by this season of long, cold nights and quiet stillness, as winter beckons us to follow nature's example of rest and restoration. Please strengthen our resolve to help people in our community and beyond, and to care for ourselves as well. Help us to remember that we are all worthy of care, compassion, and consideration. Help us to see the spark of the divine in everyone we encounter, so that our hearts are warmed by your presence and delightfully surprised to see you. Amen. And now I'm honored to introduce our honor tune.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas tree has strong Christian influences. This symbol of light has traditionally represented the star that guided the Magi to the Christ child. And the lights have even represented Jesus Christ himself, who is called the light of the world. Various faith traditions set up Christmas trees or menorahs, lanterns or kanaras, and other lights around their home this time of year. And most faith traditions use candles as lights, as metaphors for various forms of connections to or representations of the divine. I think the illumination of Christmas lights offers a beautiful symbol of hope in our world. During this winter season of longer nights and shorter days, we rely on light more often than we do at other times of the year. How can we use the light within each of us to illumine our corner of the world? You might call the light the divine, the Holy Spirit, your guide, your truth, your joy, your hope, your love, and your peace. As you see the lights of the Christmas tree and the lights that illumine people's homes this season, remember the light that lives within you, the light that nobody can truly extinguish. Your light has the capacity to illumine truth. Your light is the warmth to offer comfort. Your light has the strength to overcome trials. Your light has the heat to embolden the passion for justice. Your light has the glimmer to inspire dreams. Your light has the sparkle to invoke joy. Your light has the power to heal. And when it feels as though your light is dim or distant, stop and take a moment to just breathe. A spark needs oxygen to turn into a flame, and breathing in the breath of life can rekindle your light. Sometimes we need to bask in the glow of someone else's light to remember what exists within ourselves. And many times we need to share our light with those who have trouble recognizing their own worth, their own light. Life is so much more dazzling and brilliant when multiple lights are shining together. And their glow is all the more spectacular when the lights are shaped differently, or are made of different colors, or when they are seen from different angles and perspectives, when they're designed in different patterns. We need the beautiful tapestry of differences to inspire each other to shine, to encourage each other to care, and to motivate people to help make positive change, particularly for the marginalized and disenfranchised in our world, where the truth of broken systems needs to be seen. No matter where you exist in this world, you have light within you and you are important. In the words of Amanda Gorman, there is always light. If only we're brave enough to see it. If only we're brave enough to be it. My encouragement for you this holiday season and in the coming new year, look for the light that already exists within others. Recognize the light within you. It is the sacred light of love and of hope. And this candle, offered here for President Comerford, will be left on throughout this season to remind you of the light that lives within you. No matter whether you feel it's dim or not, shine amongst your friends, shine amongst your neighbors, shine amongst your strangers. Let that light be seen. And now I'd like to introduce Otter Tune again to celebrate the song that we traditionally know up on the housetop.
Up on the housetop the reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who
Go Ottertoon. They're amazing, aren't they? And thank you, Reverend Kelly. Give it up for them. Now, this is a great tradition. Like I said, 61 years. We're glad you all have come out for it. And each year we have an additional tradition we added about 10, 12 years ago, which is we add a Christmas ornament every year to the tree, specially formed to commemorate something about Otterbein that year. And since we've had this cool place across campus called The Point with a makerspace, we make these things on campus. Our students design them and actually put together these great ornaments over the years. And so this year is no different. We have Phoebe Krause, who designed the ornament this year, and Phoebe is going to unveil it. And Phoebe's inspiration, as she's working on her BFA in studio art, is to design something that really could unify all of us. No matter your background, your religion, where you come from, whatever, something we would all celebrate at Otterbein this time of year, and that is a big mug of hot chocolate topped with whipped cream. So Phoebe, let's see it. I've got to say this is a special time of year because it's about community and connection, and that's what Otterbein really is. This is a campus where, like it or not, you can't avoid forming relationships. We're all together all the time, and that's what makes Otterbein Otterbein, is the people in this room, upstairs and down, coming together, and this time of year we celebrate that. And so we want to celebrate that with one more song from Ottertoon. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Sing along.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
No way, it's Santa Cardi, who knew? What are the odds, everybody? That's amazing. Try to give it up. Good job. That's right. We are getting to the big moment here in just a second. Before we light the tree, I want to invite the Comerford clan on up here. Rachel, Garrett, Reagan, Grant to come up here and be part of this. After we light the tree, which by the miracle of science will light inside and outside somehow simultaneously. After this, don't forget, there's lots going on here tonight. There is a celebration of student volunteerism on the first floor of the campus center. There's the holiday feast up in the dining hall, which community members are welcome at as well. You just pay your fee on the way in. Students, of course, swipe your card. We have Uptown Westerville celebrating Christmas tonight until 7 o'clock on State Street. And at 8 o'clock, right across the street, Westerville Symphony is having the sounds of the season. Lots going on tonight as we welcome our favorite time of year. So, it is about time that we do this thing. And a little personal aside, we had a big moment yesterday in our family with Grant turning 12. Ooh, For those of you keeping score at home, that means in precisely 364 days, all 3 Comerford kids will be teenagers. God help us all. But for the moment, Grant gets the honor of turning on the tree at the end of the countdown. And so, everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year's, good luck on finals. I'll see you at late night breakfast Sunday night, and let's count it down together. 5, 4, 3,